Hey everyone, so if you're in Hesperia and you're looking to get a handle on your dog's behavior, you have come to the right spot. We're going to go through everything you need to know to find a great trainer for you and your pup.
Because really, this isn't just about teaching commands, is it? It's about being able to actually enjoy your life together. Having a dog who can chill out with you, whether you're at a local park or just walking down a busy street here in the high desert.
All right, so where do we even start? Well, before you pick up the phone and hire somebody, it's really helpful to know what separates a good trainer from a great one. It's all about knowing what to look for.
And the first thing you're probably going to hear about is positive reinforcement. It's a pretty simple idea, but it's so effective. This is really the standard for modern, humane dog training. It's not about being the alpha or anything like that. It's all about clear communication and getting your dog excited to learn.
Okay, that makes sense. But how do you really know if a trainer knows their stuff? I mean, pretty much anyone can print up some business cards and call themselves a dog trainer. So how do you find someone who's actually got the professional background to back it up? Well, that leads us right to our next point. So you're going to see a bunch of acronyms like these, and yeah, it kind of looks like alphabet soup at first, but these are your secret weapon for checking a trainer's credentials. They basically mean the trainer has put in the work. They've passed some tough tests on everything from how dogs learn to their body language and ethics. Seeing one of these is a huge green flag that you're talking to a real pro. And that professionalism isn't just about book smarts, it's about understanding your dog. Take a look at this timeline. It's often called the 3-3-3 rule. It really shows how important it is to be patient, especially if you've just adopted a dog. A great trainer gets this. They're not going to try to rush things. They'll build a plan that respects where your dog is at emotionally and sets you both up for success. Okay, so now you know what makes a good trainer. Let's get down to the brass tacks, the practical stuff. We're going to talk about the different kinds of training programs and maybe most importantly, what you should expect to pay for them here in the Hesperia area.
This is a big one, figuring out which format is right for you. It really comes down to matching the training to the problem. Like, if your dog goes nuts and jumps on everyone who comes to the door, private lessons right there in your home are probably going to be perfect. But if you're working on basic manners and getting your dog to focus around other dogs and people, a group class is an awesome budget-friendly choice. One isn't necessarily better than the other. They just fix different things.
And here's a look at the numbers for Hesperia and the wider San Bernardino County area. This should give you a pretty good idea of what to budget. You can see the costs are all over the place, right? A 6-week group class might be a couple $100, but something really intensive like a board and train program, well, that's a whole different level of investment. Having these ballpark figures right from the start helps you plan. All right, you've got a short list of trainers, you've got a budget. Now for the final step, doing your homework. This means asking the right questions and also knowing the local rules for being a responsible dog owner around here. Think of this as your pre-hire checklist. And seriously, don't feel weird about asking these things. Any good professional trainer will be more than happy to talk you through their answers. I'd pay special attention to number 2, how they customize a plan for you, and number 5, what you need to do between sessions. Your homework is just as important as the trainer's.
And speaking of homework, part of this whole thing is just being a good dog-owning citizen, right? The rules in Hesperia pretty much follow the county and state guidelines, and they're all about keeping people and pets safe. Let's go over 2 of the big ones you'll definitely need to know.
First up, for all the puppy owners out there, as soon as your dog hits 4 months old, they've got to have their rabies shot and be licensed with San Bernardino County. It's not just a rule, it's a huge safety net. It's the best way to make sure your dog gets back to you if they ever get lost. And the second number to remember is 6. When you're out in public in Hesperia, the leash can't be longer than 6 feet. So those long retractable leashes, technically they don't count unless you lock them short. A good old standard 6-foot leash is really your best bet for pretty much any walk you take around town. So you've hired a trainer and the work has begun, but where do you actually go to practice everything you're learning? I mean, skills learned in your living room are great, but they have to work in the real world too. Luckily, Hesperia has some amazing places to put all that new training to the test. Yeah, think of these spots as your real-world classroom. The dog park over at Hesperia Lake is perfect for practicing recall in a safe, fenced-in area. And if you want a real challenge for your dog's focus, head to the Mojave Riverwalk. With cyclists, other walkers, maybe even a rabbit or 2, it's the perfect place to teach your dog to tune out distractions. And for just some solid basic obedience practice like sit and stay, the big open lawns at Civic Plaza Park are fantastic.
And really, that's what this is all about, isn't it? Finding the right trainer is just that first step towards a much more enjoyable, peaceful life with your dog. We hope this helps you in your search, and we wish you all the best with what comes next. You know, all those great moments, from peaceful walks on the Riverwalk to just chilling out at home with your happy, confident, and well-behaved best friend.